So we'll cover some basic kicks. The first kick we work on is basically we call a front kick, kicking in the front direction. We use the pads for safety, so if you can get someone that has a pad or your local health clubs have them, it's just a good way to practice. You hold it tight to your body, it allows the person to practice. This gives you the impression of the body, the same posture. So the kick comes forward, you kick straight in. As you see, the hands are up. Hands are up either at a fist or natural, whatever's comfortable for you. You're kicking straight forward into your target. Height is not important, just kicking your target will be effective. You're kicking with the bottom of the foot. You're not kicking with the toes. The essence of this kick is the knee comes up, thrust the leg out, bring it back, and down. That's called your snapping version. So we'll do it slow one more time. Bring it up, out, back, and down. Faster version, like so. You can kick with either leg you're comfortable. You can kick from either position. It's up to you. Your goal is to put that foot into your opponent, into the person trying to cause you harm, to slow them down. Now I'll show you what we call a side version, where you're just kicking from the side. It works best from the front leg position. So you're just, again, picking up your knee and thrusting your heel out. Down. Now I'll show you what we call a side version, where you're just kicking from the side. It works best from the front leg position. So you're just, again, picking up your knee and thrusting your heel out, like so. So again, it comes up, out, back, and down. That's your side kick. One more time, full version. Bam. As you see, the pressure causes me to move. It might not kill me, it might not make me cry, but it's definitely going to make my leg move, so therefore I'm going to have to respond to that. Other leg, kick, back, down. Once again, full version, like so. The pressure's coming into the target. That's what you want to get. You want to accomplish that. You want to stop this person from coming and getting in your space to cause you some harm. We have another version where you're kicking with the palm. We have another version where you're kicking with the top of the foot. So the top of the foot, kicking the pad here, simulating kicking the leg of the body. So if the pad is here, this is the inside of the leg, you're kicking with the top of the foot. Called a roundhouse kick, kicking with the instep of the foot. Once again, we put it together, full version kick. And again, like so. And that will work both sides, and it also works both legs. So whichever leg you're comfortable with, you want to kick. Good job.
Yeah.
So those are your basic kicks. We'll review all three kicks again. You have the another version of kick we have, if you happen to be facing the other way, just kicking straight back. It's the same version of a side kick, except you're kicking straight back, so it's, you know, side kick, or called a back side kick. You're just kicking straight back. This is if someone approaches you from behind, you just take the opportunity to pick your knee up,
Yeah.
slow it down this time, knee comes up, thrust it straight out, and back and down. That's your basic version. And again, kick, back, and down. So if someone steps into your space, you hear them, you sense them, you see them through your peripheral vision, you've already determined the threat based on their behavior, loud, obnoxious, cursing, threatening, I'm going to come and do something to you. You launch your kick,
Yeah.
quickly and accurately. And again, your goal, protect yourself. So if that kick stops them, slows them down, you move on. That's what your next version is. Okay? kicks. We'll review all 3 kicks again. You have the front,
hip,
the side version,
hip,
and the roundhouse version
hip.
coming from around. The main thing to keep in mind is you have to throw your movements, you have to be explosive. You have to throw things quickly. The main focus is to, when you kick, bring your leg back down as quick as possible, because otherwise you compromise your balance. So as the leg comes up, by definition, you're off balance. So you want to execute the kick and get it back to a balanced state. Both feet on the floor is your balance point. So height is fine, but the higher you go, the longer your leg will be off the ground, and the more vulnerable you will be, and the less balance you will effectively have, and possibly the person can knock you down. So now we'll put the pad aside and show you the basic kicks on the body. So the body is your target. This is again designed to help protect you from being attacked, help protect you from someone doing you harm. So if they're approaching you, we already know that someone's going to have to step within our space to cause us harm. So that's a given. Whatever they do, we already know in order for them to cause us any real harm, they have to step into us. So whether they're a boxer or a fighter or a wrestler, that's really not our concern, because we already know they're going to step. It's like more or less passing an imaginary line. So once they pass this line, they're far enough for us to kick. You put the kick right away. So they're going to kick, and you're going to try and put it right somewhere vulnerable on the body. This muscle group will react to a kick. Again, faster version, like so. And so that's what you're trying to accomplish by getting to this muscle group. Put on muscle group and kick. It's fluid motion, so same thing. So that's what you're trying to accomplish by hitting. If this leg is forward, same thing. It doesn't matter. Kicking to the muscle group will slow them down. Kicking up in the body is fine, but if a person's real heavy set, the kick in their body might not have an effect. If they're real strong chested, again, it's going to get their attention, but that might not have a great effect on stopping them. So remember our goal, to stop them. Kicking into the groin, okay, an effective kick, but it's difficult. The average man is going to stand somewhat off center. They're not going to attack you like this, which would be an easy kick to the groin, sort of like kicking a field goal. So the average person is going to somewhat be moving sideways, so your strike to the groin is not going to be 100% accurate. So yes, if you have it, by all means use it. And the kick to a groin rates in a scale of pain as painful, but it's not disabling. Someone, of course, can work through it if they're adrenaline and they're angry enough, or they have a motivation enough. So look where your kicks go. Down low, knee area works wonders. If you put your kick side version to the knee area, it will cause a reaction. If you kick the roundhouse version to the knee area, that will cause a reaction either side. So those are your spots that are going to cause a reaction regardless of the person's size or strength. So those are your basic quick motions. They come into your space. You want to quickly execute that technique to hit them. And again, you're not going to stand there, stick and jab, and start boxing. You're going to do your movements, and then you're going to what? Go to safety. Get to safety. If it's running, if it's getting in somewhere, if it's going somewhere to call somebody, if it's signaling for help, that's your main goal. So again, in review, the front kick to the body, stop them. Side kick to the body, same thing. Step, roundhouse kick to the body. That's your goal, trying to use those basic techniques. And you will have to practice the kicks. You're going to have to practice. Practice at home, practice at a gym, take some lessons to practice those basic kicks so you can do them safely. Work on your balance, work on the speed, work on the delivery. Another version of kick we have, if you happen to be facing the other way, just kicking straight back. It's the same